Hey guys, this is Kei speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Ellisbury update and our Kei Cars in Gasmea playthrough. And we seem to have found our niche, a small niche, literally and figuratively. Alright, let's continue right there. We have big plans for our little company. And there's a manual save, it's the same time, so it's the same thing. Here we go. We're very well in the profits, it looks like. We just added another factory. This one is still ramping up to 2 shifts. And that will likely, let's see, we have 132, so there's a fair few more that need to be hired. But we do have the engine factory to back them up. This is looking all good, to me at least. And now we are starting the facelift off the Pebble MK2. While our cash position hasn't increased all too dramatically, our company valuation has. That is quite astonishing. Only 35 million in debt left. Let's see how long remaining loan. Oh, still a lot. Yeah, monthly payments are very, very low though. You see, this is what I wanted to check. I sure called it the B6 360 no-scope MLG Pro 420 version of the sports car engine. But it is a B4, so it's just the name that is messed up. That one needs to be revised and go into its first production version for this next car. We are going to make an exquisite Kei sports car that no one wants to buy because it's not a market that exists yet. We are going to shape it. We're going to craft it out of the finest marble. No, wait, that's too heavy. So there's nothing that can stop us now. We are going to facelift this, and the Sport is going to be turned into a true monster. Is there anything... Oh, we could maybe make a supercar version as well. That would be so funny. Alright, let's have a quick look at what we want to do here. There's a lot of updating and busy work that needs to be done. I'm so looking forward to the time when we have the select for all trims option in here. Like when you want to change something like this and everything needs to have 3 gears, that you can hold a button and not this, that's left control. Shift, for instance. And then you click it and all your trims are changed over to that one. That would be so handy. Yep, no changes here. Wheels, oh, wait a sec, no. First off, we need to start out by making a facelift of the engine because that one is going to change balance and all that, right? So we are going to replace the variant and we are going to make the base MK4. Oh, okay. Time has advanced to the point where we do have another point here too. We have plenty of tech pool in this now. It's great. 4-barrel carburetors are now available. But I'm going to stick... Oh, they do have plenty of familiarity already as well. But this thing definitely doesn't need a 4-barrel. So we're going to stick to a single eco-carb. That is the only thing that is really reliable on this. Apart from this would be better, but it's also kind of shite on a tiny engine like this. So we are going to... do we want to up this by one more? A +7? That's excessive, but I think it's worth it. And we can lower the fuel map some more. Because we are... Let's take a look. That is... How much is it leaning it out? Yeah, a decent amount. And we are probably spending a lot of time up here. So if we lean it out to 30, if you go all the way to 0, then it's very CO-free, you could say, because everything is running lean. There's plenty of oxygen to burn. So if you are having issues in the early days with your HC and CO emissions, you just slap the slider to go all lean and lose all the power and drop the compression a little bit as well, and you're golden. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for us to really tune for this one. Maybe drop the compression ever so slightly, although no, the fuel efficiency goes down there. Yeah, doesn't matter if it's minus 3% power there. What matters is where it's driven down here, and this is pretty much spot on. So most of the changes are going to come out of production for the engine, not out of actual changes. Can we break the 100 kilometers now? Doesn't quite look like it. It's close, 97.4. All right. Thinner tires. Oh yes. Oh yes. 16-inch wheels, 125s. I want to see those. Bicycle wheels, here we go. Of course, that's great for fuel economy too. So I'm going to stick with this. This is perfect. I think we might have drum brakes until all eternity, because we don't know the need of cooling it even. It's just, who has brake fade? That's for cars that have Gasmean passengers. Or we might just be able to get to the 100 kilometers an hour if we slap on a little bit extra aero. Is this too expensive? Are you kidding me? Drag coefficient goes down. Wow. That is massive. Okay, let's see. Yes! 100.6 kilometers an hour. New record. There we go. Oh, that was the wrong direction there for that. Yeah. And if we optimize it a little bit more towards fuel economy there, like a little longer gearing, then we can even get to the 3.7 liters 100k. Oh no, it is man. No, we're not going to take this. This is going to be pretty shite, isn't it? Yeah, way too expensive to engineer. Unlocking that, you see it now appearing. This would cost us 3.8 points out of our tech pool, which means that 5 quality all of a sudden is just pretty expensive. But this is the result of our recent very... Oh, wait a sec. Do we have anything else here? No. Still the good old. We have only 2 quality in here, but we do have a tech pool of 4. And this is crazy. We need to use it. Remaining tech pool after unlocks 4.8. We're almost at 5. All right, put it at 5. Advanced 60s requires unlocks, so we're not going to do it. But how about we up the quality on this? Gets us... Ugh, do we really want to? Let's see how expensive it is. Like, +1 quality shouldn't be too harsh. And there we have re-optimized it, and it is looking beautiful. This little family car is coming along nicely. Like, look at it. It's so green. A lot of it is coming from the reliability factor there. So this is gaining us an inappropriate about 8% desirability at this point, I believe. That's roughly, it's about twice the difference in percentage that it does currently. So it's not too much of an exploit at the moment in this case, like 8%. No, it would normalized desirability would still be above 100 there. And this is all looking pretty solid. So I think we added 1 there. Yes, okay. Looking good. And then... No progressive springs. And we have arrived at the Sport. Oh my. Oh my. We do need to do our engine swap. This is going to be beautiful. Okay. Replace variant? No. Existing engine? No. Clone variant? Yes. I think we are going to clone a variant, and that one is going to be cloned. This one. The Sport 360 MK1 420 no scope. Yes, we call it that. Oh, is this too long a name? This is the true gamer tag, but I think we go for something slightly less awkward. Also, that's so 2010. The deep past. 29.2. So what can we do here to make this engine even better? Well, we can always rev it a little higher. Because why not? And with just enough cam, we can also make it go to 30 horsepower. Okay. We wouldn't actually have more power with different carbs. Twin 4-barrel. Yeah, I think that's a little excessive, mate. For a boxer 4. Let's see, this is a boxer 4. Let's change that around now that we remember it. And should I just try to see what happens? Ooh, there's a bit more power in it. How's the flow looking? Oh, it's all the way down there, so maybe there's even more power in it. 4-barrel carb? That's very advanced. That must be a tiny 4-barrel carb. Okay, we're paying a little unlock cost there too, but I'm going to stick to my twin carbs. They are working just fine. Alright, yes, very few changes. Oh, look how cute. And let's do a quick pull, because this is a special engine. Oh well, apart from the rather unnecessary pops and bangs that are still a problem and that need to be patched out, that is pretty awesome. Now, how can we turn this one into a beast mode machine? 126? 14.9 sportiness? Holy shit! Compared to cars. Pebble. Sport. MK2. There we go. No, this is myself. This is the MK2. Compared to cars. Pebble. Sport. Where's the Sport? There's the Sport. Here we go. Holy! Maybe now we can go for sports compound? That would be quite thrilling. Who needs off-road? Ow! Fuel it got... Ow! 120 still. Okay, yeah. This compound is just has just so much rolling resistance. You usually don't really notice it because you have adequate amounts of power. But if you don't, then holy shit, this is this is really sticking to the road in a bad way. Let's give the tires that little bit of extra kick. We're already at 0.87 Gs. That is very impressive for the era. And still, we don't need more than 200mm drum brakes. Ah, beautiful. Tiny cars, they do have a certain advantage there. It's, land yacht struggles are not for us, thank you very much. And this sportiness rating is getting up there. The drivability too. I mean, holy. Where are we at? So competitor score is 49, and we're at 62. And in sportiness terms, we are at also beating them with our massive engine. Awesome. That is also a great upgrade here for this car. All around just smashing it. I mean, we're getting there. 23.9 seconds 0 to 100. That's by far company record. Ah, look at you, Mr. Competitor. Just bragging with your 199 kilometers an hour. Couldn't do the 200. Poor you. I'm fully tuning this to drivability because sportiness is close by. Could always go a little bit more aggressive if we wanted to, but that quickly turns around into oversteer, terminal oversteer, at the very, very extreme. So I keep it there. You see the big jump? A little bit harsher tuning here for this thing as well. Getting to 18. 18 fantastic sportiness rating. This is the best thing ever. You see this? We're in Gasmea. Who buys muscle cars today? Well, we do have this this pedal thing there. It's a true muscle car. I think we're doing it. We're changing Gasmean culture forever. What we could do for our off-road trim is to finally give it the off-road skid tray. That one weighs another 26 kilograms. That is a lot. So if I hold the car here, then select this one, now we have to make up some of that drivability penalty. I think this is because of the terminal oversteer we are getting. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out too well. Oh man. Or maybe I just have to nerf it like crazy in terms of the steering behavior, but I remember this one being difficult to set up. So yeah, let's have another try. Don't give up, Carol. Don't give up yet. You can make it work. So this is not good. Need to tune that out, and that makes it worse. There we're better, but the rest is shite. And we would like to stay with a square setup, so yeah, that makes it pretty much impossible. But now look at this glory. We still need to set the prices right. Unfortunately, the Sport MK2 will not be this cheap anymore. I think the engine alone will add like 4K. It doesn't matter too much. Right, this isn't too bad at all. The one safety added didn't make much of a dent. The wheels, though. Okay. That's a bigger dent. What happens if I drop down the wheel quality on just the Sport a little bit? I think this was a bonus, not really a requirement. So we drop it down. Looking good. Slightly worse stats, but overall not significant. Now, what does that leave us with? Basically no difference. Alright. And this already looks very promising. 4 months, 3 months, and 13 months. Now, what do we want to do here? We do want to push reliability up a little bit. I'm aiming for 2 years, 24 months. That is looking solid. Only 9.7 million in engineering costs. Plenty of reliability, hitting 80. That's superb. And this is all looking quite balanced. This also gives us enough time to make this one work a bit better. Our minuscule changes to the engine meant that the baseline here is 2.5 months. And that in turn means that we can smash these sliders up to something that is a little bit more in line with what we want to have. 52 production units, I don't quite know. Maybe reduce this slightly as we can. But reliability needs to come up first. We don't want to trash our reputation with this one. I can pour in some more funding here too. I mean, is that worth it? Like, look at the difference. 3.6 million, and then we go up here, it's 10 million already. So, nah, thanks. There, perfect. 24 it is. Now we need to set up a quick factory for this one. And we name it so that we don't forget what it is about. Contract Sport. Supposedly it's overworked, but I highly doubt that there is going to be demand that is this high. Ah, okay. Prototype MK2. No, you're not supposed to be produced. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. 100% efficiency. Just this one. This engine costs 6K. Alright, that's a lot. Engine late. Are you kidding me? Gasmea, you are expensive. Alright, the engine now. For the actual engine. The tiny i3 360. And we have the leeway of really making this super efficient. Bring down the production units some more to below 25. The process costs can go down too. Yes. Reliability can go up a little more. The funding can go up a little more as well. Because we are no cheapskates anymore with our company valuation being this way. And that means, well, the learning can't really change. So what else do we want to bring up? Reliability some more? Nah, let's go with tooling and some more process and... okay. Some reliability. There. And now we need to find the sweet spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, maybe. Yeah, that way. Perfect. Going to use both factories again. Oh, this is perfect. We are not using the Sport MK3 anymore. It's just not part of this. So we get even more production efficiency, as you see there. Perfect. Nice. Brings down costs. Could also bring up tooling quality some more. Where's this one? Is the other one at plus 90? Probably is, right? That's expensive. Ah, but we can afford it. The build quality is through the roof. Oh yeah, you see here, tooling quality was at 90. Yes, and now we up it to 90 there. The automation levels are now the same. This is looking very juicy indeed. Everything is set up. This new layout is so much better than the old one. Factory. Oh, lots of factories. Do we want to upgrade them a little? This one could be upgraded to a medium as well, but it is so... Oh, let's have a look at the stats. This is production units per worker per day. They are more efficient for sure. Yes. And the production costs per item are way lower, so yeah, maybe we do want to upgrade this one. Ah, yes, now they update again. That was a bug in the current version there. I'm on the closed beta, so that one now reacts again. Beautiful. Let's turn it also into a 6100 medium 1. Yeah, it's just a 55 million upgrade. 6 months, not too bad. Now I just need to make sure that they are all aligned in their production numbers. So we do 3 here, 4 there, and 2 there. Family and delivery being alone, I think that makes sense because they are the most requested ones. And we just do family here and convertible off-road. Yeah, off-road is also quite requested. And then we can do city, utility, and sport in this one. I think that covers them all. Okay, this is now all set up. I changed it so that the only thing that is produced in 2 factories, the only trim that is being produced in 2 factories, is the delivery. That seems to be the hot seller of this bunch. Well, yes, I do appreciate these numbers. 1.5 billion in 5 years? The only thing that is really bad among these is the convertible. I really wonder why it's so bad. Probably because, okay, they are very prestige-focused, and there's nothing prestigious about our cars apart from the +5 quality interior. So this is all looking solid. Big list of factories. You see the MK2 is produced in 2 factories, and the numbers are fancy enough. Soon, we will have to go to mass production, like proper mass production. And we're coming up into the realm of money that will allow us to do so. Steel presses, big production, big margins. What does it cost? Basically nothing. Well, okay, there's a lot of factory upgrading in there. 24 months of time. I think this is looking good. Definitely no loan. Before sign-off is being saved. There we go. Overwrite, please. And this is all aligned, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, sign it off. All right, I'm already setting an accumulation phase for this one. And this is scary because... okay, no, it's not too scary. We still have this factory that needs to ramp up production. And once it does, I believe we will be about breaking even here. Let's see if this comes down. This is at -5. That's atrocious. Also, pre-orders will be rolling in for this, which will alleviate some of the pressure on the factories before they shut down. This is getting worse. This is getting... no, it's getting worse because of these. Okay. I hope. Let's... No. Okay, we are running our factories full throttle here. These are all at 2 shifts now. Are these numbers actually going down? Well, let's run it for a bit till year end and see where we're at. Nope, nothing changes. Absolutely nothing changes. I need to ramp these up. So, does that help? Let's see. Some more production. Yeah, some numbers are changing. Okay, that's good. We're also paying a lot more. Car, not just for car production, but it's getting more inefficient to be running at more than 2 shifts. Factory shifts for our engine factory are still within good range, very good range even. We do have the production capacity. Look at these sales numbers. That is still a year's worth of weight there. The other numbers have been coming down a little bit. Delivery is still way out there. So deposits have to be returned, but we have plenty of money, so it shouldn't be too bad. And it's this thing again, with the factory shutdown for retooling, rescaling in a weird way into the past. Let me add the save game to this so that it can be investigated. Losing 11 million here. It's probably going to be worse. No, it's not getting worse. But I assume we will have some shortfall here for the factories because, well, we've run them down significantly more than was planned. Wow. Okay. Lots of weirdness going on there again. And here we go. And production. Yes. Massive. Wow. 1,350 family. Oh, we are not even killing the pre-orders here. We got a problem. We got a problem. And that is we can't keep up with production. This is insane. But what can we do about it? I mean, we could add another factory to it. But do we really want to? Let's first check out the markets. This is really weird to have this problem. Anyway, here we have our demographic size, monthly sales data. It's the delivery segment that is scooping them all up. Heavy delivery, we know that one. Sport, we're dominating in sport. Look at that, limited to our awareness, we're selling in Gasmea 26%. Oh, in Gasmea we do now have a market for city cars. I didn't notice that, but yes, market sizes, they're not even tiny. I think what we really could need is another factory just producing family delivery and off-road. Those are the ones that are really kicking our butts. If 3 factories running at 2 shifts, medium ones, require 3 shifts worth of our engine production, then adding another factory should be fine with our engine production. So that's looking good. Can probably do that. Let's do it. Select project and configure factory. Pebble MK2. You are too good for this world. And we're going with a large plot. And we stay based in Gasmea. Alright. Now, we do want to have a medium one. No add-ons. And probably just say 120 and... Was it 90 or no? 100, right? But that takes a while. It does take a while to build too, so it's not too bad, I believe. 21 months, yes. So we go 60 and... Was it 90? But first we need to select the relevant trims. So a delivery and... There we have the off-road. Okay, that should help. Making this one 6100. I think that was what we were using, or it was 90, but making this just slightly better. Doesn't matter. 70 million. Can afford that. Total cost 108 million. That's nice. Taxman will be very disappointed. So sign off the factory. And, well, there we go. What was the numbers? Oh, okay. No. This was correct. Tooling quality 1. and automation level 60. So that was exactly what we have for the others. It does take a while though. We're going to run this facelift for quite a while. It is so competitive overall. I think for the next one we might just upgrade 2 of them to large factories. And then, oh wow, no, that would be very expensive. Depending on how many billions we have at that point. I do want to go to mass production too, like steel presses and all, but having upgraded 4 factories at the same time to steel presses, that's a little ouchies. So maybe what we could do is just go back to using only 2 factories and let the others continue producing. Continue producing. They're not covering all the trims, so that's tricky. But let the others continue producing the old stuff during shutdown, so that we don't lose too much money there. And then have fully automated and steel pressed large factories there. That could work. But I think making a large factory with steel presses is around 600 million in costs. So that's brutal. And then, of course, facelifts or retooling of them is super expensive as well. All of a sudden, our research and marketing seems minuscule compared to what we are taking in. So let's update this as a final act of this episode. What do we want to spend our money on? We're getting awfully close to being able to then unlock aspiration. And it is only going to matter in this short period, really. After that, we can drop it down a little again. We don't need super high quality then, but early unlock, early prototyping, and then we go for it. From 76 to 1990, just have crazy sports engines. Another one into fuel system as well. Super expensive, but super good. Another one into engine architecture. We don't really need the exhaust research there for the catalytic converters. I think we are good for emissions, or we will be good for emissions. We should check that out, by the way. Right. Body quality, that's something that I forgot about, that we had invested heavily into. Chassis is really good for our next model. Let's go another +1. And maybe a +1 in drivetrain to make that a little cheaper. Or, well, I'd probably rather go for safety. Yeah, safety with our little cars in the modern era will be quite difficult. So let's aim for 4 million here. And let's up this one by another 1. So 4 million it is. Perfect. This is looking good. And now for the marketing. Let's see what we can do here. This is still all growing them reasonably slowly but well. We can up this, add 1 to sportiness. Maybe 2? Maybe 3? Yeah, 3 is fine. And then we copy to all. And this to all, yes. Okay, barely a change. Oh, we can go way more aggressive then. Our cars will generally have very high drivability, so I'm going to go for that one. And sporting is fine, but maybe some comfort. And prestige is not really a thing we do. But off-road is. So let's go for the off-road market. Yeah. A 5 there, copy to all. That's looking better. And we can go higher in convertible and higher in footprint. Or is this... No, this is not too expensive. And maybe another +1 here. Oh, that hurts though. And that's big. But it's also very good to have. And then we can add a little bonus there for prestige. Okay, looking good. This is 4 million there too. Perfect, back to hope. I think this is a massive success story. We are going to continue our one model to fit all niches. We are next episode going to investigate what body we want to use for our next one here. Ooh, I see some small ones there already. Beautiful. And we shall see what comes up. Ooh, tiny truck. Oh, awesome, juicy stuff. And once again, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, because it really helps the videos and the whole series as a whole, as well as automation itself. And with that, I sign off, and I shall see you guys next time.